Imagine a regular morning. You wake up and glance at the clock, 5:45 a.m. The bed feels warm, holding you tight, and that little voice in your head whispers, just 10 more minutes. It won't hurt. You know that feeling, don't you? That moment between what you should do and what you want to do. And most of us choose the comfortable path, and that's exactly when we lose our discipline. I've coached thousands of people over 50, and there's one truth very few are willing to face. Failure doesn't come from a lack of talent. It comes from losing to yourself in the smallest moments. No one collapses because of one big event. They fall apart little by little every time they hit snooze, every time they say, tomorrow. Ask yourself this: how many times have you said, I'll start when I have time? How many tomorrows have come and gone while you stood still? And how many times have you watched others succeed and thought, they're just luckier than me? The truth is, they're not luckier. They're more disciplined. Discipline is what separates dreamers from doers. It's not glamorous. It doesn't need an audience. It's built in silence through small, unseen decisions repeated every single day. I once met a 62-year-old man, unemployed, lost, and convinced his life was over. But with just one simple rule, I'll do it even when I don't feel like it. He began waking up early, exercising, and studying for 1 hour a day. 3 years later, he started his own company and began helping hundreds of middle-aged people rebuild their lives. No miracles, just discipline, the very thing he had ignored for half his life. So today, I want to tell you this. If you've ever thought it's too late, if you've ever believed you're too tired, too old, or not smart enough, pause for a moment. Because once you learn the 10 rules of discipline I'm about to share, you won't just change your habits. You'll change the entire direction of your life. Imagine this. It's a regular morning. You wake up, glance at the clock, 5:45 a.m. The bed feels warm, pulling you back in, and a quiet voice whispers in your head, just 10 more minutes, then I'll get up. Those 10 minutes seem harmless, but the truth is, that's the moment that shapes your life. Winners hear that same voice, but they rise. Most people stay under the blanket and stay trapped in mediocrity. I've coached thousands of people from ambitious 20-year-olds to lost 60-year-olds. And here's a harsh truth. No one fails because they lack opportunity. They fail because they lack discipline. Discipline isn't about being strict. It's not about punishing yourself or living joyless. Discipline is the power to do what's right even when you don't feel like it. And today I'm going to share with you 10 rules of discipline. 10 rules that won't just make you more productive. They'll change who you are at your core. Are you ready? This won't be easy to hear. But if you truly want to win, not once, but for life, then listen closely. Because every winner's journey begins with discipline. Rule number 1, do it even when you don't feel like it. Don't wait for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It shows up when you want to rest and disappears when you need to act. Average people wait for a feeling before they move. Winners move and the feeling follows. They don't ask, do I feel like it? They ask, does it need to be done? Every time you take action when you don't want to, you're building inner strength. And one day, that strength will separate you from the rest. Do it even when you don't feel like it, because that's how you make discipline your DNA. Rule number 2, control your mind before it controls you. Your brain is smart, but it's also lazy. It will always find a way to convince you that tomorrow is better. And every time you listen, you feed your inner enemy. Winners don't negotiate with excuses. They don't ask for permission from their mind. They give commands. They say, I'll do it now. I'll think later. That's how you reprogram your brain from hesitation to action. When you control your mind, you control your future. Rule number 3, win small every day. No one builds a dream overnight. Success is built from small, consistent steps, repeated hundreds of times. Read 10 pages a day. Save $10 a week. Exercise for 15 minutes each morning. Small maybe, but after a year, you'll be miles ahead of 90% of the world. Stop waiting for the perfect day. There's no magic Monday. There's only today. And if you win today, you'll win the rest of your life. Rule number 4, learn to love rejection. Rejection doesn't kill you, it shapes you. Every no gives you a choice. Quit or rise stronger. The weak hear no and stop. The disciplined hear no and say, all right, let's try again. The world doesn't reward the smartest, it rewards the most persistent. Every rejection is training for your spirit, because diamonds are not made by luck, they're made under pressure. Rule number 5, choose progress over perfection. Perfection is the enemy of action. People say, I'll start when I'm ready. Trust me, you'll never be ready. Every master was once a messy beginner. Every great speech began with nervous stutters. Imperfect action creates progress. Perfect plans without action create nothing. Start clumsy, start scared, start unprepared, but start because doing it badly is still better than not doing it at all. Rule number 6, surround yourself with disciplined people. Energy spreads faster than any virus. Spend time with lazy people, you'll learn excuses. Spend time with disciplined people, you'll learn action. Choose an environment that forces you to grow. Stay close to people who make you feel, I need to do better. If you want to fly with eagles, stop swimming with ducks. Your environment is stronger than your willpower. Change who's around you, and you'll change who you become. Rule number 7, be patient, win with endurance. The modern world is addicted to speed. People want instant results, instant success, instant happiness. But real achievement doesn't belong to the impatient. You can't plant a seed today and eat the fruit tomorrow. Discipline means watering even when nothing seems to grow. Ordinary people quit when they don't see results. Disciplined people know the roots are growing first. No one truly succeeds overnight. They just stayed consistent long enough for the world to call them lucky. Rule number 8, practice gratitude and reward yourself wisely. Discipline isn't self-punishment. You don't need to suffer to become strong. Learn to be grateful for small progress. Each time you keep a promise to yourself, acknowledge it. A cup of coffee, a quiet walk, a moment of gratitude. Gratitude transforms discipline from duty into joy. And when you love the process, you'll never want to stop. Rule number 9, protect your health. It's part of discipline. You can't have mental strength in a weak body. If you don't sleep well, eat clean, or move daily, you won't have the energy to chase anything. Your body is the foundation of your potential. Exercise isn't just for fitness, it's a daily lesson in willpower. If you can master your meals, your rest, and your workouts, you can master your entire life. Rule number 10. Stop saying someday, start today. There's no day called someday, there's only today. And today you have 2 choices. Keep talking or start doing. You don't need approval, you don't need motivation or the perfect timing. The golden moment is now. Every winner once stood where you stand, and they did one thing differently. They started. Discipline isn't punishment. It's power. It's the quiet friend who shows up when motivation disappears. You don't need to be the smartest, the fastest, or the richest. You just need to be the most consistent. Each morning, do what must be done. Each day, defeat the weaker version of yourself once. Repeat until people call you lucky. And when they do, you'll just smile because you'll know that your luck was built through thousands of days of discipline. If you truly want to change your life, don't wait for inspiration. Don't wait for opportunity. Start with the smallest action today. Write down one thing you must do. Do it even if you don't feel like it. And when you do come back here, because I'll tell you this. Welcome to the world of the winners. If this message resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and share. Let's spread the spirit of discipline together. Because the world doesn't need more promises, it needs more people who start. Don't say someday, say today is day one.